everybody. I'm Olympian Carrie Tellefson, and welcome to the C Tolle Run podcast. Today, we bring you a live show that we did this past week with the entire Minnesota Distance Elite team. We were at the Summit Brewing in St. Paul, Minnesota with some close friends and family of the program, and it was a blast. In this episode, we hear from all of the athletes on the team, some tidbits about themselves, some highlights of 2025, and, of course, their hopes for 2026. 21 athletes in all took the mic. We ended the interview portion with the athletes that represented MDE at the TCS New York City Marathon just a couple of weeks ago. And we had such a fun conversation with Joel Riechow, Annie Frisbie, and Elena Hayday. They talked about being the top American on the men's side, the second American on the women's side, and being 12th overall in the women's race. Pretty awesome stuff. So let's get after it.
Okay, when I say your name, step on out. Just go out from the line so people know who you are. So Adam Swanson, take a step forward. Okay, Adam. So we want to know, you're a little bit newer to the team. So we're trying to get to know you a little bit. Tell us the highlight of 2025 and your goal for 2026.
Like running highlight?
Yeah, running highlight, yes. We'll get into something else after that.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. My name's Adam. Like Carrie said, I'm kind of new on the team. It was my second year on the team, but I'm kind of a young gun compared to a lot of the other people. But yeah, so one of my highlights, like race performance?
Mm-hmm. Whatever you want.
Yeah, so I went to Charlevoix, Michigan. I ran a mile over there on the roads. I won that race, actually. I ran 3:55 in the mile on the roads.
Yeah, woo!
Yeah, so that was a really fun race and experience, and I'm really grateful that MD was able to support us and all of our sponsors to be able to go over there. And then a goal of mine for this year is to qualify for USAs and just keep improving and working hard with everyone.
Awesome. Adam, rumor has it you love to cook.
My air fryer loves to cook, but I try my best sometimes. When I have free time, I do love to cook, yes.
What's your favorite thing?
I like to make, they're called burrito tacos.
I love it. It's a fan fave, I guess. And also we've heard that you like to cold plunge. Why?
Yeah, I'm a really spontaneous person, so I just like to do a lot of random goofy things. If you have me on Snapchat, like my Snapchat's literally like a Blu-ray movie. But yeah, I mean, I used to ice bathe a lot in college, and now that I get frozen lakes and ponds, it's fun to, see holes cut out in the lake and just like, I'm gonna go jump in there, and a couple cannonballs, and I'm in there, and I just kind of sitting there, and it's good for your body and all that. So
okay,
yeah, I love cold plunging.
I love it. Hey, what's your goal for 2026?
My goal, hopefully a lot of cold plunges and improve my times and run a fast mile and fast 800 and just improve all around.
There you go. Hey, everybody, Adam Swanson. Thank you. You can have a seat. All right, Braxton. Okay, so we know that you came to run at MDA to be a professional runner. So tell me a little bit about why you wanted to be a pro and why you love to run.
Why I wanted to be a pro. I mean, growing up, seeing a bunch of runners and stuff. Like I watch YouTube clips all the time, watch the Olympics. It's super cool to see. I have a drawing to like the faster side of things, more like the 800 mile, as opposed to like the more marathon stuff, because I can't stay awake for that long of a race just to watch it. But
hey, now
the faster stuff is really cool. The guys and girls are just killing it, and it's just, I mean, what kid grows up and doesn't want to be like a professional athlete?
Yeah.
So finding something I was good at was nice.
That's awesome. So I've heard that out at the training house, you like to throw the football around a little bit. So I want to know, would you rather be a wide receiver or tight end?
I don't think I have the size to block a single person. We tried blocking one of our buddies, Kenny, and it did not end up well. He has sacked the likes of like Lamar Jackson and guys like that in the actual NFL. So probably a wide receiver.
Okay, nice. Now tell us a little bit about your 2026 hopes.
Goals for 2026, just like last year. I mean, just improve on everything that I have built upon this year. But overall, I'd like to get within like just fast.
Yeah.
Times.
We
I
like
don't know. I don't like putting numbers on.
Yeah, that's
You never
good.
know, but yeah.
Thank you so much, Becky. All right, Brianna, your turn. You grew up on the farm,
Yes.
and you ran 10 miles a day you gave birth.
Yes.
So I think that's pretty amazing. Tell me what's harder, growing up and having to get up for chores every day, or running 10 miles the day you gave birth?
I mean, I felt amazing the day I gave birth. So probably farming and waking up.
Yeah.
Especially because I would not hear my alarm.
Ah,
So I had 3 brothers who would begrudgingly wake me up.
okay. I love it. Well, what's your goals for 2026?
Well, I'm doing CIM in December, and I really want to use that to run Boston Marathon in April.
Which
And
is December. CIM is December what? 6th or something like that?
7th,
7th? Okay.
I think.
6, 7, Ruby.
There. Every teacher groaned.
Right. Okay, so CIM and then what?
And then Boston, hopefully. So waiting to hear on that, but I'd love to just keep plugging away at the marathon and getting faster there.
Awesome. Thanks, Brianna.
Thank you.
All right, Kaylee H. Oh, no, I went out of order. Kaylee Peterson. Sorry. So, Kaylee, you've been here now a couple of years.
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do like it.
Okay. So, we want to know a little bit about what 2025 brought you and the highs of 2025.
Yeah, 2025 was fruitful for me. It was actually a really big year for me. I did a lot on the outdoor track that I was really proud of. I dropped about 8 seconds in my 1500, and I made it to USA's for the first time, which has been a really long-term goal for me. So,
Yep.
yeah.
What do you think your distance will be? I mean, we all kind of start in the middle distance, well, some of us, and move up. Do you have any plans to move up?
I am scared of the people here because everyone here turns into a marathoner.
I know.
And I still have my wheels, and I am not headed that
There you go.
direction yet.
I like
so
it. I like
I am
it.
where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. So rumor has it you know every single bird out there.
That is so not true.
Oh, it isn't. This is what I wanted to know.
There are
Like,
so
do you
many
make
birds.
it up so it sounds good?
Well, I mean, I try not to.
So, like, everyone says that, I mean, at least who gave me info, told me that you're out on runs and you're picking out the birds and all
Well, the cool ones, yeah, they're mostly cool.
So, what's your favorite bird?
Well, okay, so I have the Merlin Bird ID app, right? And so they give you a bird of the day. I feel like I can't pick a favorite bird, but my bird of the day is the red-bellied woodpecker.
Oh,
Just inappropriately named, but we could talk about that.
see, we could go on and on. This is why it's good to go on long runs with you. So, you might want to think about the marathon.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you so much. Good luck this year. All right, Kaylee Hughes, sorry, went out of order. Okay, so we know you got married
Yes.
not too long ago, but we hear there's a special guy in your house and it's not just your husband. Do you know who I'm talking about?
You mean like my house back in Kansas?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I was like, I don't think there's anybody else in my house.
No. Not in Kansas. I think here.
Oh, here?
Yeah. Chuck?
Oh.
Tell us about Chuck. Because I got a Chuck in my house that I love a lot.
Yeah, Chuck is my sourdough starter. It was a Christmas gift that I actually was kind of like not sure how I felt about receiving at first because I was like, oh, I have to keep this alive, and like I don't have a very good record with plants and other things in the house. So, but yeah, Chuck is my sourdough starter, and I love to make blueberry chocolate chip scones with Chuck on like a semi-weekly basis. So
I love that.
yeah.
You've had a really good year too. So talk about 2025 for us.
Yeah, 2025, I think some of my major highlights were getting to be on a team that won Club Cross. I just love cross country, so that was just kind of a fun, special way to get 2025 roll, or maybe that was in 2024, actually, sorry. But then from there, I was chasing down a PR in the 10K. So some special moments in that were winning Save the 10,000 with Des and Kara and getting really close to that PR, which allowed me to run at the U.S. Championships as well. So,
What are your hopes for 2026?
yeah, in 2026, I want to take my shot at a World Cross team coming up and break 32 minutes in a 10K.
Woo! I love it. All right, Kaylee Hughes. Dakota, your turn. Okay, so we know that you have your Strava titles, right? They're all Taylor Swift lyrics. I don't know how you do that every day, but it's pretty amazing. Okay, but also you have some issue with geese, right?
I don't think so.
Cody, help me with some of these tidbits.
Well, yeah, they're scary, but like they don't single me out.
They don't?
I don't appreciate them, but
Do they at you?
I mean, yeah, but they do at everybody. I think that's a universal experience.
Okay, well, tell us what your favorite Taylor Swift song is.
Oh, my favorite one is so dependent on the top 10. Should I just do like the top 30?
Oh my gosh, we don't have time for that.
Probably Ivy.
Okay, do you want to sing a little bit?
No, that's
Oh, shoot. All right, tell us about your 2025. It was a busy year after the Olympics. You had a lot still going on. Talk about that and then what you're hoping for in 2026.
Yeah, I had some good days in 2025. I don't feel like I had any that I would call an A+ day. Got a new PR in the half marathon in Antrim, Northern Ireland. Got a new PR in the marathon in Chicago, just by 20 seconds, so a rounding error, really. And for 2026, if I'm being incredibly honest, I would really like to set an American record in the marathon or half marathon.
Okay, go big or go home. Thanks, Dakota. Right, Dana? So something interesting for us all to remember about Dana is your nickname.
My nickname in college was Bean.
That is not the info I got. Dinosaur. Does anyone call you that? Cody. This is another trivia question, I guess. So, Bean, what was that?
I'm not really sure. I think Dana Bean just
Had a ring to it. Okay, all right. Well, supposedly you're also the snack queen. So tell us your favorite snack and why everyone on the team likes to come to you if they need a snack.
I always have a bag of snacks, and I am prepared to share with anyone who needs a snack. And my favorite snack, maybe trail mix.
Okay. Talk about your 2025 and then what's up in 2026.
In 2025, I got to explore some new distances on the roads, which is what I'm really excited about. And in 2026, my first marathon will be CIM in December, and then moving forward in 2026, I'll go back to some half marathon and 10K training.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you. Thank you. JP. All right, JP, we know you're a smart dude. You're a lawyer, you're a professional athlete, all the things. But supposedly you have a love for caffeinated beverages, and I mean, I don't know if this is true. Maybe someone set me up, but I don't even know if I know how to say this right. But supposedly instead of eating meals, sometimes you eat Soylent? Soylent? You drink that stuff, right?
I know who put this up.
Do you?
In high school, I was convinced that, you could just skip the lunch and just have more fun by drinking your meals.
Oh.
It doesn't work.
That doesn't seem as much fun to me, but
No. Don't drink your meals, eat your meals.
yeah. Tell us about 2025, because you had a really good year too.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. The highlight was definitely grandma's. I got 5th, and I had a huge training block with Joel. Nadir was in there, Mo. It was such a cool experience to all be together working towards one goal and then have the day.
Yeah. What's up in 2026?
Well, I'm also doing CIM, and I want to come back to grandma's and really fight for the win at these major marathons. I think when you finish 5th in such a deep field, it gives you confidence that you can be up there.
Yeah.
And maybe implode and maybe win.
Hey, that's the fun of it, right? All right. Well, congratulations on a great year. Kat. All right, Kat, can you share a little bit about the boot? Let's just talk about that.
Okay, so I know it's a statement item.
I know, it's cute.
It is. So during the TC 10 mile, my foot kind of went a little bit numb.
Oh.
And so I've had a little bit of foot pain since then while walking, but I'm still able to run, still doing workouts.
Oh, good.
So it's just take a little weight off of it for now.
Yeah.
So.
The 10 mile was your first 10 mile.
No, actually, I ran it last year.
Oh, second. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about it. What was different? What went well? What are you hoping for in, the future?
Yeah, so last year when I ran the TC 10 mile, it was my first time really training under Coach Lundstrom. I had only been training under him for about 4 weeks, and I absolutely shocked myself running 60:33 for my first ever 10 mile. I'm a 800, 1500 runner out of college, so running that was incredible. This year, I went into it with a really, really strong training block, and I was excited to kind of get out there and go with the front pack, to be honest. I wanted to just throw myself in the deep end and see what I could do. Unfortunately, the foot flared up and things did not go quite how I planned, but I'm really happy to have had that experience out there going into the pro field and actually challenging myself.
Where do you think you're going to be in the future? What kind of distance?
Well, for 2026, I'm going to still be a 1,500 runner.
Okay.
That's clear. But I do see myself moving up to the 5K at some point. I think that might be my sweet spot.
Nice. Well, good luck to you. Good luck on the foot.
Thank you.
Right, Kaylee? You're new also to the team. How's it been going?
It's been going great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Well, it was super fun to watch you race on the track last year, especially here. What was that race like for you in Minnesota?
The mile was amazing. It kind of was my first glimpse at the team and kind of what everybody's about and how nice and sweet they are, and just the atmosphere was amazing.
Yeah.
So it was fun to get out there with some familiar faces and put on a race.
What's your hopes for, and where are we going to find you? What distance do you think you're going to choose this year?
Ooh, so I have been challenging myself with the longer stuff. Doing a 10K a couple weeks ago was my second one, but I call it like first official race of one. I did one for fun kind of last year for training. So it's been fun challenge, kind of seeing how far I can go and how fast I can go for how long I can go.
Yeah.
So it's been fun. I found that I love the 3K, but the 5K is a nice spot, and 10K is a challenge.
Yeah.
I'm up for it.
I'm here with you. I agree with all of that. Well, good luck in 2026.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to MDE. All right, McKenna, we're going to start with you. So you came to MDE just over a year ago.
Yes.
Tell us your high of the first year.
Yeah, Kaylee Hughes highlighted a little bit, but I think my high was just winning U.S. Cross with the team. You don't really get that experience in professional running as a team, so I think that was just super awesome to all show up on that one day and just experience that. Like, that was kind of our first memory, so that was really awesome.
Rumor has it that your favorite song is Hurt So Good.
It is, yes. My dad would always play that in the car, so I was like, I'll just go with that, and it's kind of always just been an ironic, funny song before a race.
Do you listen to it before races?
Sometimes it's kind of a PTSD thing now. It's like makes me nervous.
Oh, sorry.
No, not actually, but it's like, all right, there's something hard coming, so.
Yeah. Did you want to sing a little?
No.
Oh,
okay.
come on. Next year, we're going to do karaoke up in here. I mean, we got to do that. Okay, what's up for 2026?
2026. I'm doing the U.S. Cross Champs, a 10K, my first one. So
Okay.
I guess the goal is always to make a team, but just always gaining experience too is going to be awesome. Maybe a half marathon. I didn't even talk to Lindo about that, but maybe, I don't know. I'm trying a bunch of new things.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be awesome.
Breaking news up here.
I know. Here we go.
I like it. All right. Thanks, McKenna.
you're welcome.
Murga, so you are the man behind social media.
Yep.
Let's give a hand to Murga. What's the goal for this next year on how to promote all of you athletes? What do you want to do? Anything fun?
If I can get help, I kind of want to do like an episode of each athlete, just following them like at work or like what they eat, meals, those kind of stuff, you know, every daily what they do.
We want
Kinda
to
wanna
see
do
that.
that like on the YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
hopefully that works out.
Do you want to do this when you're done? Like get into social media and, you know, is this something you like to do?
Yeah, that's definitely the goal in the future. Once
Yeah.
I'm done with the running, I still want to be in the sport, kind of do the social media for a different sport. So that's definitely
Awesome.
what I want to do.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your year.
My year was great actually. Towards the end, at first I was kind of a little bit struggling, but towards the end, it kind of after we went to New Mexico and came back, things started to go a lot better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
And I had a couple of good races that I went back this year. I did last year, and it was the first year, and I didn't have a good year, and then this year I kind of went back and everything started to click. I had a good back-to-back races. My first one was like the 7-mile bigs. I'm not really good at hills, but I don't know if you've done a big
Yeah.
7. It's really brutal.
Really hilly.
And yeah, I came away with like a minute PR, and I was super happy. And then after that, everything started to click. And yeah, overall, it was a great season. Yep.
Building some strength for 2026. What's the next race?
The next race is the Houston. I'm slowly building up to the Houston half, but I did the 20K not too long ago. I kind of got a little pain of what it feels like to run a half marathon. Now I'm doing the Houston and kind of slowly building back up to that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, best of luck. That's in January.
Yes.
All right. Way to go. Murga. Okay, Nadir. So I was looking on the website, and if you guys haven't checked out all of their profiles, you need to do that because it's pretty fun. You get to know a lot about the athletes. But when asked what your favorite songs, it said NPR.
Yeah.
Tell me, like, really? Like, you sing to NPR?
I don't sing to NPR.
But that's what you like to listen to.
I listen to that in the mornings.
Get your info.
When I'm cooking breakfast, whether it's eggs or having some toast.
Okay.
Just getting the lay of the land of what's going on in the world,
Uh-huh.
It's quick, put it on 2-speed,
2-speed, for sure.
Speed's regular talking speed, right? Anybody else do that?
Yes.
Dakota does. There we go. Our hands.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We got one more in the back.
I know. Okay. Well, great. Well, tell us a little bit. What were you most proud of in 2025?
The most thing I was really proud of in 2025 was our grandma's marathon buildup with, like JP mentioned earlier, me, him, and Joel, as well as Mohammed Bati sitting somewhere here.
Mo?
Yeah, where's Mo? Yep. Oh, he's right there. Yeah. We really had a strong group working together. I think that was probably my most proudest because being able to have teammates who were going out there and winning and, another one coming in fifth. It wasn't my day, but just being able to really see all the hard work that we put in together and then being able to succeed. So that was pretty fun for me to be a part of. So that's probably my highlight of the year, other than just, really just doing my thing and trying to be competitive. So.
And then what's next for you?
For me, next, probably not till like towards the end of February, early March next year for a half marathon. I'm just coming back from hip flexor tendonitis and a hip impingement. So shout out to Sarah from TCO. She's right there. So
yay.
if anybody got any injuries running related, that's the person you want to go see. She's been really helpful and having coach guide me of, just telling me, hey, just slowly keep progressing, keep working, and we'll get back to it. 2026, I'm excited to be back more with the team and starting to be in more practice. So, yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you. This is Nadir. All right, Liv. So, rumor has it you have 3 jobs.
Yeah, so I don't have 3 full-time jobs. They're part-time jobs, but I work for an indie publishing house as their publicist, and then I work for one of my professors from DePaul. She has her own publicity firm, so I am her social media publicist, and then I am a freelancer to an author, Chicago-based, that my professor put me into contact with, so also doing publicity work for her.
And then you haven't said what next you're going to be doing. You're writing?
Oh, yeah. I'm slowly working on a novel, like a track and field romance Challengers ripoff, but hopefully it comes together.
Isn't that cool? When do you think that'll be done?
Well, I keep pushing it back.
Yeah, you're busy.
I'm like 20K words in, but I have the whole outline. I've already restarted it once, so I don't know.
That's amazing.
Maybe before the Olympics would be good. Could push it out, would be good for publicity.
Yes, I love it. Tell us about 2025.
So 2025 was kind of challenging for me in the beginning. After I graduated from DePaul, I went home because I couldn't find a job. So
now she's got 3.
Yeah, now I have 3, but I was at home, so didn't really know what I was doing and was training by myself. My boyfriend was coaching me, and I was like, I want to try to get into Des and Kara's in the 10K. So I was like, okay, well, I need to track 10K because I never ran the 10K before. So I went out to Stanford by myself for the first time and ran a really fast 10K. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got in. So that was really exciting for me. And then ran at Save the 10K as well and decided to come here and joined the team, and that was also a highlight of 2025.
Hey, we're so excited you came. 2026, what do you got? Schedule.
I want to run the 10K at USA's. So there's that. And then I also want to run like 72 and a half marathon. I think I would have liked to do that this weekend, but it was really hot and humid. But sometimes it's like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we live and learn. All right. This is Liv, everybody. All right, Rachel. So I thought this was very interesting. You're one lucky gal. Like, you find a lot of four-leaf clovers.
I do.
How?
I don't know. You just keep looking. And it worked out with the Wilmore team. They end up all going to state.
So do you give them away to people?
Yeah.
Why don't you keep them for yourself?
I think I've fed them like to my cows, and then they're lucky. So, yeah.
Oh, I was wondering if you like stuck it in your sports bra or something when you race. So tell us a little bit about what your highlight was last year or this year. We're not done with it, I guess.
Yeah, there was a lot. Probably to start was the cross country. It was really fun with the team. And then, I set PRs from the mile to that was my first 10K. So I guess all the way to the 10K, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think you're going to focus on this next year?
Steeplechase.
Steeplechase. Yeah. And talk a little bit about where are you going to do indoors? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I think that would be the goal, is to make the indoor U.S. championships and then make the final in the outdoor championships.
Nice. Well, great job, and we're thankful you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Tanner. So you also work 3 jobs.
Yes. Yeah, I do have quite a few gigs right now.
Tell us what you do.
I work at TC Running as a manager, and then I work with Lagoon, which I kind of got put on with, or from Dakota, I guess. She kind of helped me get that gig. So I'm
Lagoon Pillows.
Yeah, Lagoon Pillows. So I do some content influencer stuff with them, and then I also privately coach as well.
So, one of the things that I find interesting is that you supposedly can read Lincoln Lawyer faster than anyone, but you're not a lawyer.
I don't know who put that. It's a good series, okay? And it's a good movie and good show.
So when do you have time to read?
I haven't been reading recently, but when we were out at altitude and stuff, I read a few of the books while I was out there.
Oh, you get a lot done. Tell us about your 2025 and then hopes for 2026.
It was a weird 2025. I started off injured, and then started indoor, and I broke 4, but I was disappointed with how it went. But I think the biggest up was the Minneapolis Night of Miles. I think just the community aspect of it is just a lot of fun. Swanee and I were super close to the state record. So hopefully we can get that this year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, overall it was kind of a frustrating year, honestly. But looking forward to 2026, Braxton, Swanee, and I have been putting in a lot of really good work recently and good strength. Last year I couldn't keep up with them in threshold workouts, and this year I kind of can. So I'm excited to see what we can do together as a group and see what we can do in the 800 mile.
That's amazing. Well, congratulations so far and good luck. All right, last one, Titus, before we bring up our New York City Marathon runners. So, Titus, you have a YouTube channel, and supposedly you threaten everyone with your new Meta glasses that they might make it in any video that you want to put them in. Is that correct?
100%.
So, what's the goal for the YouTube channel?
The main goal is always just to have fun. And I think pretty close to that is just to honestly just give some content for some of my family that live far away.
Yeah.
So they can watch some stuff. But there's kind of another goal of eventually get the channel monetized and try to get a little bit of kickback. But yeah.
So, this team is pretty special, and you're documenting some of that. What does being on MD mean to you?
It means a lot just to have the opportunity initially out of college. And it's just a lot of fun. Thankful to have people to train with, and hopefully back to the YouTube I can spread a little bit of awareness that there's a team in Minnesota called Minnesota Disc Elite, because I'd never heard of it before I looked into it. So I want more people to know about it, and maybe I can help.
Yeah. We want to invite everyone to come run here in Minnesota. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your high of 2025, and then what can we look for in 2026?
All right. Yeah. I'm going to back step 1. If you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, TNXC15.
Right now.
New video just came out at 6:00 p.m. So check that out.
Okay.
But yeah, so 2025, honestly, Not my best year, but there's definitely some highlights. Started off the year with some indoor races, which I was pretty excited about because my first year on the team, I didn't get a race indoor, just kind of the way things were going. We made the decision to not race. So I was excited to race, go to Boston, and had a lot of fun. Ran my second fastest 5K ever, and I won my heat by 10 seconds. I stepped off the track before the second place guy finished. So that was a lot of fun. It meant a lot, like more than just like running a good time. It just meant a lot because I kind of had some rough 5Ks my first year on the team, and I kind of consider myself a 5K guy, so that just like solidified that I'm still a good runner. So yeah, that's kind of the highlight. Moving forward, 2026, just want to be consistent, stay healthy, run some PRs. My PR in the miles 4 flat, and that hurts.
You're ready.
So would like to break that, but mainly just like I said, stay healthy and have fun with it. And I think if I can do those two things, then the rest will fall into place.
Well, you definitely bring the fun. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Annie. So we know you're an awesome runner. I'm going to get into New York after this, but supposedly you like pineapple on your eggs.
I know who said this.
Explain yourself.
This was the old me. This was like 2 years ago. I go through random, like, oh, I really love this food on everything.
Interesting.
Pineapple was 2 years ago.
So it started like pizza and then moved on, or no?
Yeah, kind of, like everything. My current obsession is purple sweet potatoes.
Purple sweet potatoes. Okay, I think I could do that, but pineapple on the eggs, that's a little weird. Anyway, let's talk about your, first of all, amazing New York City Marathon, but also just what a phenomenal last year you've had. You know, went from some disappointment at the Olympic trials, but then just kept building, even though you had some ups and downs with some injuries and things like that. So let's talk about the second American at the New York City Marathon and in Boston, but 5th overall at New York City. Yes. Like when you think of that now, I mean, it's been about a week, just over a week. I mean, what does it do to you? Like, what did that performance do to your confidence and just to the joy that this sport brings you?
Yeah, I think coming off of, injuries last year, or an injury after Chicago last year, and then just ups and downs over the last, several years, having those good days like New York and Boston in the spring, it really makes it all worth it and makes the hardships worth it. And, it only makes you more excited for the future. So, coming off of New York this year, I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude and joy, and I can't wait for what's next.
So you PR in Boston, you almost PR again in New York on a very, very hard course, and you beat the Olympic gold medalist. Sifan Hassan was behind her, everybody. So when you saw that, I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Like, that is a big thing. Like, I remember a few of the athletes that I had interviewed, and, they had beaten, well, and Joel did too, but the great Eliud Kipchoge. Like, that is a stat that you will use forever. That's a stat you're going to use forever. Like, what did that matter? Or was it like, oh my gosh, I just beat Sifan Hassan?
It was definitely a thought in the race, like, oh my gosh, I'm passing Sifan Hassan. This is crazy. But then, it's still a race. So at the end of the day, she was, just another competitor that I was trying to beat. And, everyone's human, even Sifan Hassan. So just because she's the gold medalist doesn't mean that, she doesn't have her off days. And I was having a good day. So, took the opportunity to, when I was passing her, really pass her with sort of aggression and authority and hope that I could just hold her off till the end.
So awesome, yeah. Dakota has put out some big goals, wants American records. She made that Olympic team. Now it's time to do something else. American records comes naturally, right? The next thing to do, which sounds crazy, right? Even like, I don't know who it was, one of the athletes was just saying they want to, it wasn't Titus, but somebody said what they want to go under 3:59 or 3:55, whatever. I mean, it just comes off the tongue. It's so crazy that they can go that fast, right? So what do you want to do in 2026?
In 2026, I think I'm looking more at place goals. I would love to podium at a World Marathon major. Ultimately, this year, any year, I would like to win one. So those are my main goals, and then hopefully fast times follow with that.
Nice. So you see what you're supporting? People that want to win majors, people that want to set American records, go to the Olympic Games, do things that hardly anybody does, like even break a sub 4 minute or break 4 minutes for the mile. I mean, that's what we're doing here tonight, supporting people. Thank you. Congratulations, Annie.
Thank you.
Elena, I mean, this whole year's been a big year for you. I still can't get over that you were studying for most of it in neuroscience, nonetheless. That's pretty tough stuff to study. I can't even say it. But this year has been big, and you've really learned a lot about yourself. But talk about your amazing New York City, also kind of the ups and downs that you went through it. I mean, you would have run in the 2:20s easily, but you even put it on social media that you puked for like 3 minutes straight.
Yeah, how long do you have for me to talk?
I know. So let's hear about your year and just kind of give us a little background on your degree now that you have, and then your race in New York.
So I'm still working on.
You're still working on it,
Yeah,
okay?
so
But it is neuroscience, right?
It is neuroscience. Yeah, so I'm working on my PhD in neuroscience. So I am just started my second year in the program.
And how long do you have then?
So it's kind of like you finish when you get all the requirements done. So I think on average it's about 5 years, 5.5 years. So we'll see. I'm doing human work, doing fMRI stuff, which tends to go a little faster. So maybe 4, but we'll see.
Oh my goodness, you're awesome.
But yeah, so last year was my first year on the team and my first year in the program. So it was kind of a lot at once. So last fall was kind of a down for me. I felt like my body wasn't quite responding to the training the way that I wanted. But then starting 2025, I ran a PR in the half marathon at Houston. And I feel like that kind of kicked things off. I felt like I started responding to training a little bit better. And so I ran track in the spring and I was having fun. But I really wanted to take a shot at the marathon. I'd run a couple before, but not under Lundo's training. And so we decided to do New York. And I remember at my meeting in the summer, Lundo was like, Annie's going to be doing this. You guys can do the build together. And I said, no way. She just ran 2:23 at Boston. And I will say most workouts, yes, I was not running them with Annie. But there was a couple that I was able to keep up with her more than I thought that I would. And I felt like most of the build was just kind of building confidence and being like, these are people that I've looked up to for a long time. And maybe I can start to, get a little bit closer to them. So yeah, I started getting some big goals together for New York. And I felt like during the race, my body felt good. I was having a lot of fun and unfortunately dealt with some tummy troubles around like mile 23.5, mile 24. Was throwing up for several minutes, which was not great. My 24th mile was an 8:12, which is not.
And you were on like 5:45 pace. Is that what you were running before?
Before that, it was like 5:35, 5:36 pace, and then I think it's just slower over the bridges. But yeah, so I felt like it was mostly a really good day, honestly. Time wasn't quite where I wanted it, but I felt like after I got up and kept running, like my legs were still there. It wasn't like I had totally bonked after that. So I feel like I put a lot of good work in, and it's a good foundation for next year.
Oh, it was so awesome. 12th overall, everybody. That's amazing. So you said next year. What does that mean? Do you have something on the calendar yet or no?
So I'm definitely going to do a spring marathon.
Haven't announced yet?
No, and I would love to throw my hat in the ring for Boston, but I actually am going to be TAing on Mondays.
Oh.
So I have to figure out with the professor whether that's a thing he'll let me do. I would love to do another major, whether it's in the spring or in the fall. But yeah, I think I'm kind of hooked on marathons again, so that's the plan.
Oh, well, we're so thankful, and good job to you. All right, Joel. Oh, my goodness. First of all, I got to say, I got a new nickname that maybe you'll allow me to say on air. I don't know. J Sexy. I didn't make it up either. Sorry, Charlie. I didn't make that up. Who made that up?
So I had a flight get delayed, and they gave me like a hotel, and they gave me like a code for accepting my hotel. And I'm like, It's just so random that this is the
I know.
5-letter code they gave me.
That is amazing. I mean, Joel, everyone likes to talk about the locks, so 209 is now next to your name. First American at the TCS New York City Marathon. Let's get the whole name out there. Also, the 2025 Grandma's Marathon champion. I mean, this year has been huge. So talk about it. Like when you hear all that, what do you think?
Yeah, it's been crazy. Like going into Grandma's, I was like, oh, there's a lot of good people, but I think I could go out and have a shot at that. And then obviously put myself in it and gave myself a chance to be successful and came away with a win there, which was amazing. It was a crazy experience. New York, I obviously came away with bigger goals than I had, which is obviously what you want. It was super exciting. Once again, I feel like the race played out kind of similar for me. I just kind of sat in the back, waited a long time, and then I had a few key points where I was like, okay, I need to take risks here, make sure I keep myself in the mix. And then late in the race, Bia and Hillary came back to me, which I didn't think was going to happen, but I'm glad I took a risk and took over the chase pack to kind of keep things in range, and it played out perfectly and had a huge day.
Where does this confidence come now? I mean, you've been, at it now for a number of years, and I know that you've given a lot of praise to the team and the goals that the team has, but where do you have that confidence to run your own race? Like we saw it at Grandma's, you just were kind of clawing at it each mile. And then even in New York, I was so mad because we can't see much of you, right? Yeah. But we knew you were coming.
Yep.
So how do you have the confidence to stay within yourself and then to just keep attacking each mile?
I feel like I'm always a pretty intuitive racer, so I'm pretty good at judging what my body thinks it can do and just kind of seeing how things play out. But then just kind of a lot of experience.
You've had a lot of people reaching out. Forbes did an article on you.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Cool.
You've been on a number of podcasts. You are doing a lot of things. What happens after you are crowned the first American at the New York City Marathon? What's been so exciting since then?
It's been super, super busy. I had one day where I had a podcast, an interview with Forbes, and then I was on one of the Fox Sports shows all in one day. And I also met with my agent now and kind of I signed with them, so that was super cool. But it was every hour I had a different activity to do, so it was kind of crazy. But yeah, it's been super cool, and I obviously love all this support. It's been super exciting.
What do you have in 2026?
We're still trying to figure that out. We're looking at a Boston. It'd be super cool to do, and I think I want to try and bounce back for Grandma's full, but we're still a little up in the air there because I haven't bounced back from a marathon that quickly, so it'll be a different experience. But yeah, that's kind of things I'm looking at so far. I haven't had a chance to look too far in the future yet.
Yeah, living in the moment.
Yep.
Well, everybody, Mr. J Sexy. Congratulations, Joel. Way to go.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us today on C Tolle Run. My guests were all members of Minnesota Distance Elite. You can find more information about the team and the individuals at minnesotadistanceelite.com. Also, if you'd like to support this team and help with their training goals, the coaching, medical needs, travel needs, whatever, all you have to do is go to minnesotadistanceelite.com and you'll see a donate button at the top of the main page. Big shout out to Rundot for supporting the show and to Andrew Harley, producer of the TriDot, Rundot, and C Tolle Run podcast, and for editing today's episode. And also to Ben Sather for shooting the footage at the event. Also, if you're a fan of this pod, we'd love to ask you to give a rating and a review in iTunes and share it all over the place. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on X, we're on Instagram at C Tolle Run and at Carrie Tollefson. And you can check us all out by visiting our website, ctollerun.com. Thanks so much for joining us today. And don't forget to get after it.